All right, how we doing tonight? My lovely people, how we doing tonight? No. I got one question. Do I look good or what? All right, so I'm going to get into, this is my background a little bit about me, okay? I joined the Marine Corps September 15, 2003, okay? I was 17 years old, all right? I saw my mom say, Mom, I'm joining the Marines. She told me, Nell, you go and don't come back. I said, hold on, I'm your son, hold on. But I didn't understand what she meant at first. She meant like, go, make a career, don't come back here. There's nothing here for you. And I've been in 14 years now. And when I tell you, some of my friends, they're doing the same thing. But mind you, they told me I was stupid for joining as well. I was gonna die, all this, that, third. But when I see them now, they're like, man, I wish I'd joined with you, man. Like, man, this is hard out here, man. I'm like, hey, I was stupid though, you know? But like I said, I'm a Marine Corps recruiter in West Houston, okay? That's the A-Leaf area, all right? So I'm also a registered volunteer in A-Leaf District and Spring Res District, okay? I'm not playing with my craft, okay? I'm here to give back to my community. That's why I came back home, okay? Born and raised, all right? Willow Ridge alumni, 2003, all right? You got some little alumni here, right? Yeah, okay? All right, but I've been all over the world, okay? Different countries, play basketball, all that good stuff, right? But I'm here to talk about my first 15 years of life, not my current 15, okay? Because when I first came up of age, I had to grow up very fast. I had to become a man at a young age, like around 9 or 10, okay? So at that point, my mom and dad split up, okay? All right, they divorced, split up. Immediately after they split up, we became homeless, okay? That van y'all saw in that parking lot, that was the exact place that we was homeless. When I started, 9 years old, 10 years old, okay? We was in that van. My mom was in the driver's seat. My older sister was in the passenger seat. I was on the floor behind them. My little sister on the seat behind that. My brother was on the seat behind that. My younger brother was on the floor behind that. That's how we slept for months, okay? I'll never forget this day when the school bus pulled up and we jumped out. And I was brushing my teeth and my friend was like, hey, man, did I just see you brushing your teeth? I was like, yeah, man, we woke up late, man, you know, like, yeah, man, it was crazy, you know, and I was 8, 9, 10 years old, have to come up with something that quick, gotta hold this secret in, okay, but it got to be one of those days, right, so I went to school, I was in the 4th grade, my teacher was Miss Laycock, I'll never forget her. I guess I didn't understand what was going on, I was mad, and I started like just tearing up the classroom, didn't want to listen, didn't want to sit down. So my 4th grade teacher put me back in my 3rd grade class, Miss Horde, okay? So I didn't know what was going on. My mama found out, scared me at school, and lit everybody up, right? So I'm thinking, okay, she finna get them, she finna kill me, all right? But she didn't. She sat me down and said, Nelson, I know you don't understand what's going on right now. I know you're mad right now, but what I need you to do, son, I need you to sit down and listen and pay attention and do not just cause any more distraction, because what's going to happen is it's going to cause more problems for all of us, okay? And right then, she only told me one time, right then I became a man at like 10 years old. Been just trying to protect and just take care of my family, because I was the oldest male. I had an older sister, which is sitting in the back right now, that is me. I have 2 younger brothers and a baby sister. So I've been that provider, protector since I was like 10 years old. That's all I know. I never had a big brother, and my dad wasn't around to teach me anything, okay? So with that, you know, it was rough, but it clicked. Something clicked. I don't know what it was, but it clicked, okay? So fast forward. Now, you know, it's a couple of months going by, right? And watching my mom, like, handle this situation, it was, like, so graceful. I never seen her complain. I never seen panic in her face, all right? That van y'all saw, like I said, we'll sleep, eat, we eat Shipley's Donuts every morning. That'll be our breakfast, right? Shipley's Donuts, a dozen, right? So we get 2 apiece, all right? There's 6 of us, we get 2 apiece, never forget it, okay? Then, the Fiesta store that y'all saw, okay? That's off of South Post Store. We spent a lot of time in there, okay? That's when we went to take our little bird bath. That little toilet you saw, that's when we took our bird baths, okay? Mom sit us on the toilet. She gonna get the water. I don't know what it is about the Fiesta. They got some of the hottest water, okay? Because we sit in the toilet all with the stove and everything, and she'll pour it out. I'm like, just sit down. You gotta get clean, you know. So, and it was in the women's bathroom too, because we were too young. So those pictures you saw, I went this past Saturday to take those pictures. I haven't been in Fiesta over 22 years now. Well, that's what y'all remember we used to eat the cereal out the cup. In the little cup. We had a little pour a little milk, we get the little cups from the little eatery over there, and we'll sit down at our table. And we act like nothing was wrong to keep people out of our business. And I've been like that all my life. So I kind of understood, why you have to keep pushing. Because at the end of the day, and look, nobody cared who was homeless. I still got to get my education. Yeah. So that's when I learned real quick. Because mom used to tell her all the time, son, you got to get your education. Okay? Yes, it's hard right now. I get it. But you got to get an education no matter what. She would not allow me to work because she said my education was way more important. I didn't understand it because we could have used the money. But she was like, nope, that diploma, I'm going to get that diploma. I was like, okay, cool. Now, fast forward to middle school. I'm trying to become a man, don't know nothing about nothing, all right? So, during these middle school years, my early teens, my mom had this very abusive boyfriend. And I just really couldn't stand him. And he would put his hands on her, and I tell y'all, I never wanted to hurt a person in my life so much. Okay? He figured he'd teach me how to be a man. It's like locking me in the bathroom and like fighting and stuff. Like, all right, punch me. And I'm gonna punch you back. Like, who does that? Okay? But that's what I was around though. Okay? So for me, I had the bad examples. But it doesn't mean I have to become that bad example, okay? I was shown what not to do, okay? To this day, I have never raised my hand to a woman. Even though I've seen it, I've never had to, and I never will, okay? So that in itself, it was already rough because I'm like, man, I'm supposed to protect my mom. One of the last things my dad told me was like, hey son, you're the man in the house now, protect your mom and family, right? I'm like, but I can't do nothing, So that hurt my confidence. I didn't have a lot of confidence growing up. Not a lot. So I've been working through that. Even through when I came to the Marine Corps, it was hard. Because the thing was, I was raised around women now. My mom, older sister, aunties, cousins. So I learned what not to do to women and for women, but I never learned what to do. And that was the hardest lesson I'm learning to this day. To this day. Okay, because I got 3 little ones now, 3 daughters, and they something else. They something else. They come in here next week. They about to spend all daddy money, and they don't care where I got it from. And what I do for one, I better do for all of them. They don't care. Daddy, you my daddy. Hold on, baby, hold on. I'm all y'all daddy. No, I sat next to you last time. It's my turn. They ain't trying to share. So, but I love being a dad because it makes me be on this. Put me. Let's see how I want to put this. They keep me on my toes, okay? Because the world is very scary these days now. Social media, everything. So you see stuff, you see it often. Okay, so you see something, and you get hyperactive. Like, okay, I gotta prevent that from happening. And something else, I gotta prevent that from happening. But when you understand, it's like, well, you can't prevent anything, really. All you can do is teach and hope they listen to what you said. Because my mom was very militant. I didn't understand why we had to clean the house before we go anywhere. I understand that. But yeah, I go to Marine Corps boot camp and guess what we doing? Cleaning. So those drill instructors had nothing on my mama, okay? I went through that, I was like, oh, that's all y'all got? All right, cool. Y'all ain't hit me? Oh, I'm good, I'm straight. I'm gonna pass. And I kid you not, the first thing I said to my mom when I got back from boot camp was, Mom, thank you. I said thank you. Because the same training that the other guys were going through, they were crying and they were breaking down like nobody even yelled at them before, like they never felt pressure before. So when I go to work, even to this day, and they say, Nelson, why are you always smiling and happy? And I think to myself, I was like, bro, do you know where I came from? Do you know where I've been? Saturday, when I walked through the Fiesta, I ain't been there in 22 years. I got very emotional. I sat in the car, and I cried like a baby. Because for years, we sat up in that supermarket just to survive and stay out the rain and not to be cold. And whatever mom had to get fed us, we ate. Okay? And now, 22 years later, I can walk around that store and buy anything I want 10 times over. So that's why I stay happy. Because like I said, I came out of that, I can go through anything. Okay? Because like the Marine Corps life is hard, but again, when you come, and especially being a black man in America at that too. Let's not even add that in there. Okay? So you can't tell me nothing about me that I don't already know. Now, when it comes to when I became of age and started to realize what was really going on, so I had two options, y'all. I could be just like my daddy, or I could be better than my daddy. I chose to be better. Okay? Nobody had to push me, nobody had to lock me up, put me in jail, I didn't do none of that. I just said, you know what? I want better for myself. It started up here. It was just a thought. And that's what I started doing. Went to the Marines. Okay? Doing great things now. I found my passion now, because I was lost like everybody else, 17. But now, I'm out here recruiting, and I'm telling y'all, I'm in the elementary schools, I'm in intermediate schools, I'm in the middle schools, and the high schools. And I ain't got no business being in those schools as a recruiter, but I don't care. Because like they say, each one teach one. I know what it's like not to have that big brother or that influence. When I'm in the elementary schools, I talk to them just like grown adults, so they understand me. Because I understood it back then. So I'm going to do what I can to give back like I set out to do a year ago. I've been recruited for a year now. I've been to at least 12 different schools, career days. And I give them kids the business. Y'all hear me? I don't sugarcoat nothing. Because guess what? It wasn't sugarcoated for me when I came up. My mom always gave it to me straight. And that's where I get it from. This world is cold. It is evil. But you gotta fight through it, because everybody gotta play their game. You better win yours, because I'm winning mine. So if I help only one person when I go to these schools, it's worth it for me. It's worth it for me, because I tell y'all right now, had I not joined the Marine Corps, I can tell y'all I don't know what I'd be doing in my life right now. That's how lost I was. Now, I wasn't in trouble. But I know when you don't stand with something, you fall for anything. I understood that, so I got the hell up out of Houston. And then come back like my mama told me. I just recently came back this year. I've been gone 13 years. Japan, Okinawa, you name it. I'm doing it. And then come back and tell y'all the stories, and then go back. Now, but check this though. I've been in for almost 15 years come September. I've never been to combat. Iraq, Afghanistan, and I ain't mad about it. You understand me? That's not why I joined. And I don't tell anybody, I'm not here to look tough. I'm cool enough as it is. Okay? So I tell those kids, I ain't got time for it. I'm going to be real with you. Okay? And if y'all know, it was real quick with that last slide though. It said 10 things that require zero talent. Now, I've been living by that for some years now. Nowhere on that list says you have to be the smartest, the most athletic, all the money in the world, but you better apply yourself, be some passion, work ethic, be on time, be coachable. Okay? So whenever, next time somebody take your position or your promotion, or you should have got this and why that person got that, think about those traits there. I guarantee you they apply to their life. Okay? Talent is nothing without work. Put it like this, I didn't even make my high school basketball team. They said I wasn't good enough. But here I'm playing all across the seas in the Marine Corps. Got trophies to prove and everything. And I dunked on you, just like she said, I will dunk on you. In full uniform. But yeah, so I didn't let put me in no box. For what? I have my own fears. I can let you put your fears on me. So that's how I made it out. Okay? So I'm gonna leave you with this. Like I said, like she said in my intro, I had this quote that I came up with almost 8 years ago, okay? Because I had to learn that I can't save everybody. I can't save nobody, really. But I tried to, y'all. I tried, because I love helping people. Okay, but at the end of the day, I can coach, I can mentor, I can motivate you, inspire you, I can say whatever, right? But just remember, I can help you, but I cannot save you. I love y'all for free. Thank you.